What's up, Asian Hustle Network? Super excited to share with you my story. When I first heard about this community, I was definitely stoked to see so many Asians being vulnerable and also sharing with the community things that are important to you. The reason why I'm excited to share with you, I definitely had some resistance making this video, maybe because there's like a lot of people in this group, but either way, this is unscripted. I didn't write down what I was going to say, just to get outside my comfort zone a little bit more. So my name is Davidson Hang. I currently am a account executive at LinkedIn, and I actually knew I wanted to work at LinkedIn even at the age of 18, but so I'm 32 now. So I've went through the application process a bunch of times and actually didn't get it and was devastated every single time. But yeah, wanted to share with you my story because I think it will resonate with a lot of you. So I'm Vietnamese American. I was born in New Jersey, then moved to LA. Um, typical story. My mom was a refugee from Vietnam, and living up, we didn't have a lot. I lived off of food stamps and government assistance, and my mom does nails for a living. So growing up, being Asian, and yeah, it was interesting. I was voted most reserved of the class once in the yearbook, which is crazy because I feel like I've come a really long way. But along the way, I definitely felt like there was some racism. There were times where people made fun of me. I was bullied. I was picked on a lot, and yeah. So growing up, I felt like there was a lot of insecurities. I felt like I didn't quite fit in with um, white people, and I for some reason I did get along with a lot of minorities. Not really sure why that was, but I ended up joining an Asian fraternity called Pi Delta Psi, and that was sort of like my being exposed to so many different Asians, learning about a lot of the different cultures out there. Learning more about Taiwanese people, Cantonese. I was exposed to some Vietnamese, so for the most part, most of my community was like Chinese or Vietnamese. Um, but yeah, so I grew up, and my father left us at a pretty young age when I was 14, and he just left one day and didn't say anything. This is when I was living in New Jersey, and I was pretty bitter. I think a lot of Vietnamese people could relate to this, but I was pretty bitter. I was angry a lot of my life. I was telling everyone how I was independent. I didn't need anybody. And fast forward to 30, yeah, I'm 32 now, and I finally forgave my dad, and it was a huge breakthrough for me. And just forgiving him and forgiving, um, being okay with that. This happens, and it's made me who I am. It's made me extremely successful. I'm on the board of the Orphans Future Alliance, where we help out orphans in Vietnam. I'm going to Africa to build schools. I'm involved. I volunteer for Streetwise Partners and I mentor, so we help out disadvantaged students, so high schoolers. It's a 4-year commitment for I mentor, and today I'm giving a talk with 50 students, high school students, on how to use LinkedIn. And yeah, I definitely felt like I've come a long way. I'm a life coach. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a podcaster. I'm a blogger. I do a lot of cool things. And yeah, I would say it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for my dad and going through these life experiences of not having a father, of feeling like I couldn't quite fit in with a lot of the like white folks. And then as I went to college, I got involved with the Vietnamese Student Association, and now at LinkedIn, I'm the office lead for the LinkedIn Asian Alliance, and I also am involved with the Wellness Champions, and I'm on the board of the Cheers for Charity. So there's a lot of cool things I'm up to, but yeah, it was hard growing up. I definitely felt like I had to work harder than everyone to get to where I am. Now I have over 13,000 LinkedIn connections, close to 5,000 Facebook friends, thousands of Instagram friends and followers, and I've built a community around wellness. And my mission is to empower Asian Americans through community, to advancing and breaking the bamboo ceiling, as we call it, to putting together events and bringing us together. But yeah, would love to continue to connect with you all, and I love this community. Thank you for all that you do. Thanks for sharing your story. And I wanted to share with you mine. And yeah, anyone who wants to connect, feel free to connect with me on Facebook or LinkedIn. Once again, my name is Davidson Hang, and I work as an account executive at LinkedIn. Cheers.